Okay, here are another game against Necrons. So we got Nemesaur, you said? Okay. 2 units of 20 warriors, 10 immortals. They have Goss or Tesla. What? The immortals, they have Goss or Tesla. Tesla. Heavy destroyers or destroyers with a heavy destroyer. Scarab on his objective. Destroyers with a heavy destroyer. And we got a monolith and a sentry pylon in reserve. So you do get the +1 to go first. I rolled a 4 to a 6, so 7. I'm trying to seize the initiative. Oh, look at that! The Orcs seize the initiative for like the first time ever. Going on to my turn 1. Okay, so here are middle of turn 1, not too bad. So the commandos came in over here. Snickerot came in over here. Boys got warpath and jumped. They assaulted in, made it into the warriors with 130 attacks and wiped them out. Then piled into the other units to pin them into combat. Over here, the commandos failed their charge, but Snickerot made it in. At least temporarily brought down one of the destroyers and then took 4 wounds back. And that was it. So going on to bottom of 1. Okay, so we are end of turn 1 over here. This guy dropped down here, tried to shoot at the mega cannons, but missed. Over here, of course, the warriors were hitting 40 shots, killed half of the unit. The destroyers and the monolith killed the other half. Over here, these guys fell back and killed Snickerot. And, of course, the immortals couldn't shoot because they had fallen back. So going on to my turn 2. Okay, so middle of turn 2 over here, I decided not to jump this turn. The one knob got slaughtered. Over here, these guys made their charge with the command point, wiped out the heavy destroyer or the destroyers over here. Custom mega cannons wiped out the sentry pylon, and rockets failed to do any damage to the monolith, and lavas failed to do any damage to the destroyers. So going on to Necrons turn 2. Okay, very quick bottom of 2 for Necrons. Most of their stuff is out of range, so destroyers and the monolith shot into there, killed 4 guys, and that was all that was in range. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do. So going on to turn 3. Okay, so middle turn 3, not much happened. Commandos came around the corner, took out 5 of the immortals, and lost 5 in Overwatch because they have Tesla. Rockets took some pot shots over there. No damage again. Killed or brought down one of the destroyers with lavas, temporarily, of course. And everyone else is kind of slowly moving up under the bubbles. So going on to bottom of 3. Okay, so into turn 3 over here, the immortals fell back, and then they picked on the commandos and wiped them out. So that warrior squad is pretty scary with their 2+ to hit. So I'm trying to decide what to do as we go on to turn 4. Okay, so middle turn 4, those guys are again continuing to move up. Rockets actually did 3 hull points to the monolith this time. Did 1 wound to one of the immortals. And that was it. So going on to bottom of 4. Okay, so we are end of turn 4. So I'm playing the objective game here. Sitting on the middle objective, trying to get more points each turn. Shooting at that squad some more. Continuing to whittle down the tan shooter squad. But they're still at leadership 30 thanks to the mod rule. And killed a couple of the red slugger boys. So going on to my turn 5. Okay, so again, middle of turn 5. Not much happened. Shot at the immortals, killed 1. The other one's down to 1 wound. Jumped these guys over here into the building to hide. And just sitting on the objectives. I have no reason to run into 40 Goss guns at the moment, so I'm not going to. So going on to bottom of 5. Okay, so into turn 5, he bailed these guys over here and just shot and killed that unit, getting some points. Whittled a few guys out of that unit. So going on to my turn 6, and a lot of decisions here. Okay, so middle turn 5, things are going interesting. So I gave these guys warpath. They charged into the immortals, wiped them out thanks with the war banner buff. Shooting, I tried to kill the destroyers, did no wounds. And over here, those guys jumped. And then I tried to assault just the character and failed my charge. So I'm currently up by 2 points, and we are going to bottom of 6. Let's see what happens. Okay, so end of the game. So shooting was able to wipe out that unit, preventing me from getting behind enemy lines. Over here, the command bars jumped over, tried to take out the weird boy, shot to no damage, charged in, and he did 4 wounds, and I made 1 feel no pain. Weird boy lived, resulting in a 19-20 win for the Orks.